What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to SmackDown SvR 2011 on the PS3, the road to WrestleMania for Rey Mysterio, and fighting Edge one more time here on SmackDown. And so I welcome you to another week here on the program. It is Monday. Welcome to the show with the Rated R, a superstar, and such. There's not too much going on in the news, but there are things to discuss today. On the program, we have confirmation that Omega will defend his title at the Cap Palace against Cody Rhodes. Or Cody, I'm sorry. My apologies. And that's kind of expected considering the results and the ending of the show at Dominion. That's not surprising at all. They've got Okada in a tag match at that show, and they're announcing things to hopefully get all those tickets sold at that very big show at the Cap Palace, which is, I think, next month at some point. July 7th, 9th? One of those days, I think. And we will be having that face-off in Street Fighter V in a couple of days here between Omega and Xavier Woods. And Xavier Woods is bringing the New Day. And in response, Omega is bringing the Bucks. And that's kind of expected on a certain level, but then that whole thing got an article on WWE.com, which is the craziest thing I've seen so far in 2018, to see Omega and the Bucks on WWE.com mentioning Bet's Bout Machine, mentioning V-Trigger, mentioning Super Kick Party. All that stuff was in that article, and I'm like, what even is wrestling in 2018? It's beautiful. It's fantastic. I love it. Now, if there's one thing that we know from back when Joey Styles ran the .com site for quite a while, is that Vince and company kind of don't really keep that much of an eye on the website. They're like, whatever, do what you want, do your own thing. So, there was a time when they actually used to use that site to report on all wrestling news from all organizations. And that didn't last too long, but they will certainly acknowledge other folks when they feel it is in their interest to acknowledge them. So, I don't know. That whole thing is just crazy to me, but it's cool. It's real cool. So, there is that bit of weirdness in terms of what's going on there. Now, of course, the other topic here today, the other bit of a discussion here today, is numbers. It's the damn numbers game. And that number for today is 435. That's right, Brock Lesnar has been the Universal Champion for 435 days. And why is that significant, you might ask? Well, number one, it's not. But number two, it's the fact that officially, when you consider World Championship reigns, and obviously Universal and WWE titles are both world titles, when you consider those reigns, he has now beaten the historic 434 days of CM Punk. Obviously, different title. I understand that. But the way that WWE tends to present things, sorry Edge, I beat you, is that it's a world title, therefore he's breaking a record of some kind.
Rey Mysterio just thwarted Edge's hopes for a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania.
Rey's the most wanted man in WWE, but he keeps his role going.
Shake a man's hand. Nope. Not happening. Edge is not having it.
It looks like Rey is trying to make amends.
Will Edge
Come on, dog. Shake my hand. There you go. There you go.
There's mutual respect between these two.
Put some respect on my name, playboy. Oh no, Jack Swagger strikes again.
Business doing that to Edge.
Jack Swagger is obsessed with Rey Mysterio. Heaven help anyone who gets in Swagger's way.
Me and you at WrestleMania, Rey. Anyone tries to stop that, and I'm running them over.
Over. Oh no.
Okay, Swagger. You got it. Swagger versus Mysterio is what the WWE Universe wants to see.
Is it though?
And it's going to happen at WrestleMania.
Is it really? Teddy.
It's official. Swagger and Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Swagger continues to brutally destroy anyone who comes in contact with Mysterio. What will he do next week? Can Rey survive?
Probably.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to SmackDown. We are in Sin City, Las Vegas, 2 days away from WrestleMania. And King, after last week's show, The entire SmackDown locker room has to be on guard.
They say gambling can drive people crazy, but after what we saw from Jack Swagger last week, I think he's already a few chips short of a full stack.
Swagger has systematically destroyed every contender for Rey Mysterio's World Heavyweight Championship to earn a shot at the title 48 hours from now.
Yeah, you typically don't book your world title match 2 weeks before WrestleMania. You need time to build that and have advertising and whatnot. That's kind of a very short notice for most WrestleManias. Anyway, so yes, the way they presented Brock Lesnar at the greatest Royal Rumble, wonderful, was they said he was the third longest reigning champion of the modern era. Now, obviously, number one is Asuka at 510 days. That's not going to happen. You're not going to beat that, right? But number two, at 434, was CM Punk. So that now puts Brock Lesnar as the second longest reigning champion of the modern era. But you can easily drill down to, oh, he's now the number one reigning world champion of the modern era. And again, these overall things are just kind of meaningless, because the longest reigning champion of all time, world champion, is Bruno, and you ain't beating that. And the longest reigning champion, period, would be the Fabulous Moolah. And you certainly ain't beating that, 20 or 30 year reign she had? It's just not going to happen. So they have to always phrase it. The verbiage is important. It's of the modern era. Well, well, well. If it isn't a good brother, and I can't even talk to him, all I can do is push that good brother. Not gonna do that. Not gonna happen. That's gotta be Kane! Can I talk to Kane? Kane. Kane. Growl. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Where are you going, Mr. Mayor? Okay. Dolph Ziggler. Shake my hand.
Hey, Ray, have you heard the news? Apparently there's some big shot Lucha Libre guy debuting tonight against Evan Bourne. Came all the way from Mexico.
Sin Cara?
Something like Toddy, Toddler, Toto Americano, something like that. You heard of him?
Can't say I have. I guess I better check him out for myself.
Jack Swagger in a luchador mask. It's wrestling, it has to be. Hey, Evan.
Good to see you back on SmackDown, Evan. How are you feeling?
It wasn't too long ago I was saying the same thing to you. I'm doing okay.
I'll be out there on commentary for your match tonight. So if anything goes down, you know I'll be right there.
Not sure who I'm facing tonight, but I heard something about a new superstar debuting. I'll take all the help I can get.
You got it, man. I got your back.
It's Jack Swagger in a mask. Come on now. Come on now. Elsewhere, Batista, Punk, Truth, Knox. Wait! Truth and Consequences broke up. They're fighting. Taker and Jericho promo. Nikki with Brie versus Fox with Michelle McCool. Jericho versus Kane. And then Bourne versus Jack Swagger in a luchador mask. So again, the numbers don't particularly... Yep, called it. Don't particularly matter. But I can almost guarantee when Brock is on TV next, they're going to mention that he is either the longest reigning world champion of the modern era or the second longest reigning champion of the modern era. One of those two. And yes, Jack Swagger wearing his Mr. America gear and whatnot. Shock and awe. I guess I'm playing as Evan Bourne here or something? I don't know. We'll see. Yes, I am. Optional goal. Get a finisher as Evan Bourne. Let Evan play. Sure. Why not? Anyway, speaking of Brock, though, we have Dana White saying that he thinks Brock's deal is up at the end of the summer, which is what we heard originally last year, that he was going to have a deal up until SummerSlam. But I thought he signed a new thing where he is now on kind of a per-appearance type deal, where he's getting paid per appearance, and he can show up when he wants to get paid apparently $500,000 per match. And then $125,000 per appearance to bounce around while Paul Heyman talks and whatnot. So, I don't know. But that deal pretty much works for both WWE and then also allows him to also fight in UFC. Now, the rumor is he's going to fight John Jones. And sure, I guess if they can both get cleared for not doping for once, that'd be a thing to happen. But, again, that depends on the US ADA and how they clear him based on his prior offenses with them for both Lesnar and Jones. You know, so that match, there's some hurdles how that match happened in a UFC ring. We'll see on that whole bit of beardness. But yeah, Brock wants to do both, and if he can get both companies to pay him money to do both, he'll do both because he's Brock Lesnar. So, there, at the end of the day, that's kind of how that whole thing goes down, I guess. Just punched in the mouth. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Come on now, Swagger. There's no need for this business. I had a signature, and I lost it, which I do not appreciate at all. So, the little guy's gonna get you, Swagger. The little guy's gonna get you, both here on SmackDown and at WrestleMania. And what you gonna do about it? Nothing. And like it. Boom! The Swagger Strut? What is the Swagger Strut? I don't recall the Swagger Strut, to be honest. So, apparently it was important enough to get a sign in the game, but I don't remember that at all. I can recall the Swagger Soaring Eagle, but not the Strut. Referee! Come on, break the hold, referee! Everything's gone. I had all that meter filled up, and now it's just gone. Swagger is just... What? Oh, he totally got DQ'd there. And now I'm playing as Mysterio. So my optional goal failed, as I was unable to actually get a finisher. I wonder what you unlock from that. So, Swagger would not break 5 count. Wouldn't do it, which is unfortunate. So now, I gotta sit here and fight Swagger here for a bit, because reasons. Huh. How about that? Well, let's get a little bit spicy here with a sledgehammer. Because why not? Boom! You're already DQ'd. The match has already been called, so what does it matter? Referee, don't stop me. Don't stop me! He deserves this. Days before Mania, he deserves this. If you don't want to play by the rules, Swagger, this is what happens. Referee's like, no, we can't have this kind of chaos in here. Like, come on. Who cares? Who cares? Who you warning, ref? Who you warning? It doesn't matter. These two want to fight right now. We are days away from Mania. They want to fight right now. And, of course, there's the end of the show. And cutscene.
These two are going at it like bitter enemies.
Imagine that.
He's setting up the 619.
Nope.
Big counter by this newcomer.
Newcomer. And the gut wrench.
Now what's he going for?
Nope. Reverse. Oh, the mask came off. Imagine that.
Here's Jack Swagger.
Toto Americano. That means all-American.
Swagger was trying to be clever here, but once again, Mysterio turned him away. What will happen in 6 days?
Wait.
Swagger tries
6
to
days?
become
That was two days.
Heavyweight champion
2 days.
at WrestleMania.
This is the go-home show, isn't it? Yeah, it's WrestleMania. So what the hell was that 6 days? Botch. Batista.
It's your ball, Ray. You've carried it before. You know how it works. Stick with what got you here. Work your butt off, and I have no doubt you'll keep the World Heavyweight Championship long enough to give me a shot at it.
Anyway, tomorrow, WrestleMania. I'm a tax slug. Thanks for watching my videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.